Yo guys, it's your buddy Blues and Zen here, and with going up with part 2 of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphan. What Gundam series do you remind me of? And as you can tell by the pictures, Gundam X. I know some of you guys are saying, oh wait, shouldn't it be the MS 8th team? Look, they were pretty close. I honest to God almost fully thought of them, but Gundam X just popped in. And throwing out there, Gundam X is one of my top 5 Gundam series. So, reasons why it's similar to Iron Blooded Orphan. Easy. Reason 1, the war. Iron Blooded Orphan has it that Mars and Earth had a war 300 years ago, and it left the land barren and fucked. And after War Gundam X, there was a war between the colonies and Earth, and during that war, the colonies did a last-ditch effort in the war and did colony drops, which is basically taking your homes with the people and launching them to the Earth, messing up the Earth. There's very few colonies left up there. They're left and the Earth is also messed up. So yeah, the time difference isn't similar. Like Iron Blood Orphans has it 300 years, and Gundam X has it 20 years, 20, 30. So, but both their lands are messed up and just everything's just, scarce. Now, the main characters. Okay. I know you're thinking, oh, they don't have anything in common, Mika and Garrett. But look, they're both on their own orphans. They have tough lives. Obviously, Mika has it tougher, but, you have that similarity. And they have their little badass moments, too. Well, Mika started off badass, but you can't deny Garrett. Since they grew up in messed up environments and stuff, Garrett, what he had to do to survive is that he started stealing mobile suits from other people, and it shows that he also has a skill to adapt to it. He can adapt to any mobile suit. It's okay, if ace pilots like Hiro and Kira and Amuro are A's or A pluses, and you have freaking the kid from Victory is an A. Garrett's a B plus. He's close to going to the full ace pilot thing, but he's not he's not a shit pilot either. And the cool thing is him and Mika, they adapt. I know Mika has the whole whiskers, and it shows that you're able to compute. To understand the computer and stuff. But for him to get that good with it on his first try, that skill. Garrett, he has a natural adaptability that's, if anything, that's an amazing gift, just to be able to adapt to anything right there, and how to use a mobile suit. That's crazy while being a normal person. 3, the Gundam Barbados, it's been there for years, and it's just was they're used as a generator. Gundam X, Garrett found it abandoned from years, and it's just there. So, there's another similarity. And then another. Alright. Garrett's company. Mika's company. They're not part of, technically, they're not part of an army. They're part of a certain little group, but that's it. They're not a major factor. They're not the main army of Mars or the main army of Earth. They're a little factor. Garrett, he joins the Vultures, which are just mercenary guys who, they have their own ship. Same with how the Iron Blood Orphans will have theirs. They don't have the best equipment. They manage from scavenging from what they find, because that's what Vultures do. They go and they find abandoned factories and stuff, and they use it and take their stuff. So they both have that setting of the fact is they're under teched in a way to say it. So they have to get their power-ups and weapons from scavenging, which is the same shit, because you obviously know freaking the Barbados is totally taking off parts from its enemies. And same thing with the crew. They're gonna use mobile suits that they've taken from the bad guys. So, and Iron-Blooded, and the Vultures and Gundam X do the same thing. They take what they can find. So it's how can you not see the similarities? Now, anyways, now doing a review of Gundam X on its own. Tifa, that cute girl there, she is a very first one of a kind new type. wait, stop. Don't click off the channel. Listen. What I mean for one of a kind new type, I mean she's a naturally born new type on Earth. All new types are usually like, if you're from Earth, you go and live in space and you evolve from that, or you're from space and you freaking evolve and become a new type. Never has there been an Earth-based new type. That was makes it unique. Like, both factions want her. Like the Earth government, the colonies. It's horrible. And then you see the past of how like the Earth Federation already counteracted the colonies and stuff. How they used like the coordinators. How they used the new types, and it's just so horrible. Hell, oh my god, it's like every new type you encounter that's involved with the Earth Federation, you learn how messed up they treated them. Like, no human rights. Just, they're just weapons. So anyways, Garrett sees her, falls in love, devoted himself to her. Like, his devotion to her is so amazing that you just you're just gung-ho about it. And then like in the crew later on, they get joined up by 2 other members who have their own Gundams. One guy with the green mech that looks like heavy arms. He got his mech from his girl or something before she died or something. Apparently like the family had it. And then the other guy with the air fighter is sort of like the Zeta Gundam. It's a Gundam and then it turns into a plane. He got it from the Vulture crew he used to be on. Like the captain liked him, so he's like, you know what, nigga? Here, take this. It's yours now. Like the Earth Federation, they had 3 Gundams on their side, which was those 2 and the GX, which is the Gundam X. The Gundam X was the strongest of them. And the abilities of each one, as you can tell, the heavy arms looking one, heavy artillery. The plane one, versatility, like it's a speed type. He's able to go over here and stuff. His weapons are 2 beam rifles. Not a big deal, but regardless, it's pretty cool. He's a quick type. The GX was the heavy hitter, because the GX can only be used by new types, because there's a base on the moon that when the GX connects to it, like, from a distance and stuff, it sends like this little laser thing that powers it up and is able to use its primary weapon, the satellite cannon, which, oh my gosh, that thing is so devastating. It's such a powerful weapon. And it's sort of cool how like you have to be like where like the moon's like out there. If you're on Earth, like when the moon's out, you can use it, and when you're in space, you can use it whenever. But I like that, like it limits the whole penis. If not, then you just be spamming the hell out of it. And it also has another feature, which is the very first mobile suit bits. Like as you saw in one of the pictures, how you saw like the GX and you see all these other looking ones. Nah, you take off the Gundam head and you just put like this camera thing. And that's the bit, the mobile suit's bits. It has the GX's parts so that you can like make them all shoot the satellite cannon. It's a crazy feature. It's very devastating. So moving on from that, so the main goal here is the leader of the Vulture crew that Garrett joined. He's a former Federation pilot, and of course he was a new type. But after the Federation's bullcrap and stuff, he's like, I will use my power to find other new types and protect them. So that's pretty cool. And Tifa, oh my gosh, the shit she has to go through, dang, it's crazy. It's just amazing. Like the whole journey, you just get really into it. And the upgrades they get are so crazy. Like the first upgrade the GX gets, like it uses the satellite cannon, he gets this awesome little shield thing that opens up and shoots like the blast. It's not as powerful as the satellite cannon. God forbid, no way. But it's still a pretty strong weapon. It's pretty cool. I sort of like it because now it's also more versatile because it has thrusters, these extra ones. That's it right there. And later on, Garrett gets the upgraded Double X, which the GX that the leader of the Vultures used, like after the battle and stuff, how the Earth Federation, the remnants, they found it, and they upgraded it, and they gave it 2 satellite cannons. And unlike the GX that can't rapid fire it, the Double X can, and the twin satellite cannon is by far the strongest beam weapon I've ever seen. Stronger than the Wing Zero. Calm down, people. Wait. It can island bust. It's crazy, and it's the colony like destroyed. The reason why, like I said, hold up is this. Even though the GX is powerful, there's flaws. He has to stand still to use it. There's a charge time and everything. The Wing Zero still has the most broken one because he can just shoot whatever the fuck he wants, and it's like that massive cannon of destruction. So the Wing Zero has the most versatile bullcrap weapon. So there you go. But the GX, I like it though. The Double X, like, I don't know why the Gundam Dynasty games does this, but it's actually really agile. It's agiler, it's more agile than the GX. You see it like when Garrett gets it, and when he does his fights, you see that he's actually more, you know, mobile. It's sort of crazy how in the games and stuff they make it look like a slow unit because of the twin satellite cannon, or in Gundam Build Fighters try. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention, just to show you how messed up the Earth Federation is, what they did, like for the base in the moon that sends out the microwave energy to the GX and the Double X that no one could get in, they took the first new type, experimented the crud out of him, dissected him, and put his brain into the system. Talk about brutal. And one final note, that honestly I should have started with it when I started describing GX. Unlike all other Gundam series that the main character has to fight to protect people, comrades, like because of the war is horrible and stuff, Garrett just fights for her. He actually doesn't give a shit. I know some people are thinking like, oh, that's what the hell, that's messed up. No, dude, that's a real person. Could you honestly just go and just like freaking just someone tells you, alright man, I need to kill people because, you know, you gotta protect people you don't know. Nah, nigga, screw that. He loves this girl, and he goes above and beyond just to protect her and say because he loves her. Out of all the projects that have a little love thing, this nigga's the man. In my opinion, he's one of the top 5 Gundam pilots. Not because of skill. Mind you, his skill is good. He's a really great pilot. But it's mostly because of his personality and his drive. Like, Garrett's a great guy. He's one of my favorite. That's why, like, Gundam After War Gundam X is my number 3 of all Gundam series. Like, honestly, I know Iron Blooded Orphan, as soon as this series is over, if it continues being amazing, it's gonna be like in my top 5 and someone has to lose a spot. But After War Gundam X, that shit will always be number 3 to me. I can't change it. It's such a great series that I physically want to own it and just like be like happy. So anyways, this has been your friend Blue Zen Zen with the final part, the 2-part of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphan. What Gundam series you remind me of? So anyways, see you guys next time, and looking forward to episode 3 of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Peace!